What we're going to look at today in Google Classroom is students turning in assignments and then me grading those assignments. So I'm logged in as a student here, and one thing I want to point out right here, it says no work due soon, but if you look over here you can tell that this person has several late assignments that I created last week. So that is a downside, is that once you set a due date, if a student hasn't turned it in, it disappears from right here. And there are a couple of ways that students can tell that they've got late work. The most obvious being that if they scroll down, they can see that it says late because it hasn't been turned in. Also, because I created topics over here, the student could click on topics and see just the assignments. And remember that you have to actually tag it as an assignment, like this one right here says assignment, this one's a handout, this one's a quiz. Another way they can do that is if they go to this, the three lines up here in the top left corner and go to work, and they can see all the late work that they have here. If they click on done, they can see work that has been graded. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on and turn in this assignment so that I have something to grade. So I'm going to open this, and then I'm going to open the document, and I can type stuff and all that, and then I'm going to hit turn in and turn it again. And now this assignment's been turned in, and if I go back to this screen here, it says done late. One thing that they have added is if a student turns in an assignment after the due date, you can see I just got an email letting me know that it's been turned in late. Same goes for if a student redoes an assignment. Say you grade their assignment and then they turn it back in again after you graded it, you will also get an email then letting you know that they resubmitted the assignment, which is very handy. So now I'm going to switch over to my screen and show you how I grade the work. So here's my screen, and I can see that I've got one person done with it, so I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to open up their copy of the assignment. And here's how I grade Google Documents is I use the comments to do it, and what I can do is I can highlight a word or highlight part of a word, or I can highlight the whole page if I want to, and I can right click and go to comment, and I can leave them a little comment out here. And so when they open this up, they'll see my comments over here, and I'll usually leave them like a little sentence or something explaining exactly what they did wrong. So I'll do that for the whole page, and then when I'm done, I close it, I type their grade in, and hit return. This will return the assignment back to them. Now, if they have the Google Classroom app on their phone, they'll get a notification that I've put in the grade and that they've gotten an assignment returned. Also, if they have the app, if I add a private comment down here, you actually type something in like, you did not complete this, and I hit post, it will also show up as a notification on their phone. If we had student email, they would also get an email, but we don't. So if they have the Google Classroom app on their phone, they can get notifications and kind of keep up to date a little bit better with their assignments. So I've got this graded, it has been returned, and there's some other things you can do. You can show just the people that are done, show all, or show people that are not done. Up here I can sort my list of students here by last name, first name, or status. So people that are done would be at the top, people that are not done would be at the bottom. If I wanted to see everybody's assignments, there's a little folder icon that you can click right here, and if you click that, it'll actually open up the Google Drive folder in your Google Drive that has every student's copy of their assignment here. And that's handy because sometimes I like to download their assignments if they're doing a PowerPoint or some kind of Google drawing or even a document. I can download these. I can come up here and click this and choose download, and it will download every student's assignment in a little zip file for me. Over here, the little gear icon, if I click this, I've got some options. I've got number 1, copy all grades to Google Sheets. So if I click this, it will take every single assignment in that Google class. So if I've got 5 assignments, every single one of them will show up here, and it will list the student and their grades on all of those assignments. Now, one thing to be aware of is if you do a Google form quiz, those grades will not be in. Those grades you have to manually go to the spreadsheet that has them, and you can put those in. I usually don't because students can click on the Google form quiz and see their grade, so I just copy and paste those from the spreadsheet when I'm transferring them to Skyward. The other options, download all grades as a CSV. So what that will do is it's the same kind of spreadsheet. It downloads all the grades for all your assignments in this period of Google Classroom as a spreadsheet that you can open in Excel or put back into Google Drive if you want to. And this last one is download these grades as CSV. This will download just this one assignment as a spreadsheet that you can open in Excel or put into Google Drive. So that's how I grade assignments. The nice thing about grading them in Google Classroom is that students can access them and see what they made, and see if you leave comments on those assignments, they can see what they did wrong and fix it, resubmit it, and turn it back in.